Great night, everybody. Yeah, it's kind of rainy today. All right, so I showed you here in the beginning a little bit of information I want to talk about here at the Salt Stone about the bronze, silver, and gold matrix. Okay, so a lot of people, they're looking up information about the moon and the silver matrix. They liken it to a trap, but I'm going to tell you it's not a trap. It's about your progression from silver to gold. I kind of wrote this down to explain this in some of my other videos as well. Like this salt rock that's in front of me. Let me turn it around and show you again. Okay, so you see this salt rock? Earth. Okay, it comes from a large composite of minerals. A lot of people liken this Himalayan salt to the giants, right? They've shown how it's possibly like the flesh of the giants that have iodized over time. And yeah, there is a possibility that's true, you guys, because we're the giants. We are the salt of the earth. Our bodies are literally dung to the earth, manure. Because we don't take these bodies with us when we leave, we just leave them here. They go back to Mother Earth from where they came from, and they're replenishing to her the wine that she needs to replenish her crust. So man is a very big, large part of the salt of the earth, because man is the salt of the earth walking around. That's why your sweaty salt is sweaty and salty. We're made up of the salt. I've shown this before with the DNA ladder. That is the DNA ladder. And our salts are developed here through the moons. Okay, so there literally is several matrix. Let me turn this around again. Yeah, so a lot of what we want to understand about this place, it's already here. It's revealed, right? So part of the way they reveal this, how you access this gold Stanley Cup, keep in mind your skull is the golden Stanley Cup, because you access everything from within. That's the only way out of the system, you guys. You have to go within. So yeah, when you access this information, it's like a process of development in your stages and your ages upon the wheel, and slowly but surely you activate into the sun. Some people, they are late bloomers, and that's okay. You can be a late bloomer. Yeah, just know everybody does activate their sun in due season. Everything comes back, all memory comes back in due season. Okay, so that can come at any point in your time as a man upon the land. So we access the Bronze Age in the womb tomb, okay, and that is inside Mother Earth. That is your mother, okay, the woman, and then you're a baby inside of her, right? So that's the Bronze Age, and you're connected to your placenta, okay, and then when you come out of the Bronze Age, you shed your placenta sac, which is the outer layer that is connected to you, okay, and likewise, this is the Christ that you shed in the Bronze Age. And when you get into the silver matrix as a man upon the land, you're still considered in the waters because you're below the waters that are the constellations. These are the waters above. That's why our sky is blue. Okay, so we're in a great cosmic egg. Once again, as a man upon the land, we're still sandwiched between the waters. Okay, and so you're connected to the moon still, because we can see the moon with our eyeballs at nighttime now. And it does rule the waters. We're no longer inside the waters, inside of the mom or the mother, but we're technically still inside the waters, because the waters above is seen by way of the stars. Okay, so you're still in a great womb, and you do have your silver umbilical cord attached, and you get information through the moon, because the moons are the satellites for Connect. Okay, and they act with the sun. So the moon and sun, they're not evil. They're not waging war against one another. They're working in perfect harmony, perfect balance, as it was all the way from the beginning. Your divine role here as a divine creator is to create a divine reconnection. Okay, and you do this in time when you access your star bank, because your star is connected to your silver cord, you guys. Technically, you never left heaven. You're just having an experience here. You'll be rebirthed once again when you leave this place. It's a rebirthing once again. When you're birthed fully into the gold matrix, you shed your skin. your body that is the Christ, once again, just like the placenta in the Silver Age, to access the gold completely. But we can access the gold even while we're in the Silver Matrix. So let me turn this around and I can show you some more information because I kind of wrote this down. Yeah, and I've shown before in many of my videos how the zodiac connects to the grand cube, that connects to your grand keypad. And the cube we know belongs to Saturn because Saturn is Father Time. He is the one who binds us to our flesh. Okay, which, you know, is a great gift to get to be here in the flesh. And lots of people wanted to come. Lots of extraterrestrials. They wanted to come here and have a body, but you won. So you got to come here. First, you had to develop in the womb, though, which was the Bronze Age. And to develop through the moon, we do use the zodiac, you guys. We use the zodiac for our salts to develop our DNA ladder, right? So we can develop our bodies further. But in the womb tomb, you know that it is dark in there. So in here, too, you're also encompassed by lots of water. All right, so here's you, and then here's all your water. Right here in this voided area, and then right here is your grand sac. Okay, and then you exit that into the Silver Matrix as a man upon the land, where you're still attached to Mother Earth because now you're walking upon the earth as a man, right, with your bare feet, and you are literally attached to her. She can feel you like a great mother. She can give to you and she can take away from you. You just have to know how to do this as a grand divine creator upon the land. You can do this with your moon and your planets. I think I've shown this before in many other videos. Yeah, upon the land in the Silver Matrix, you are still the Satan. Okay, because you were this in the womb and then you were this outside the womb. Okay, but keep in mind, Silver is also a womb / tomb because Mother Earth is a womb / tomb. And you're just walking upon her now. Yeah, the great mother. Now you're dealing with the great, great mother. Okay. And then you access in the Silver Matrix with your eyeballs. You can see this. You can see the moon and you can see the sun. Okay. And the sun is what helps you develop your pineal, which is your third eye, that you can access your crown. But keep in mind, your crown's been activated this whole time, beginning in the Bronze Age. So you carry your crown as the king of the Bronze Age, the Silver Age, and the Gold Age. Not one time is your crown taken from you. It stays with you the whole time through the whole development, right? And then when your body dies, like the die, like on the dice, you know, I've shown you before so many videos about the dice. Jack sheds his skin and then he fully accesses the gold completely. He's no longer bound to his flesh. Okay. Now, you're not bound to your flesh completely in the silver because, see, I've shown here how you can access the sun. Okay, so you're working with the 666 that is the moon cycle, okay, to access the sun. You need this to access the sun in your body. It's important for your development because it's for your brain. Yeah. So I've shown before, like the 12-spoke wheel, okay, and how you have the 8-spoke wheel for the Allah gator, for the Allah. A-L-L-A, and I've shown this before how that word Allah, which means God in many languages, comes from the word Wallah for the ladder. Okay, this is a Magi term. This is for the Magi's, the star readers. We know that the 8-spoke wheel is the turtle and the elephant that we're walking upon because this 8-spoke wheel walks upon the 12-spoke wheel. This shows you all your pit stops and your stop sign. And literally, you can connect all of these, and you can see the pit stops in this grand clock. And this played an active role in your development upon the wheel. Okay, so here you are. We're walking upon the air, and we have the waters above, and we have the waters below, and we're a great cosmic battery, a bolt of light to 9, because we are the 10. We're accessing this air that is information from Mother, which air is also another state of water, in a sense, right? And then we're just rebirthed again. Completely. After we shed our skin, our bodies go back to the earth like dung of the earth, and it replenishes her just like this salt. The salts are needed, and we eat these salts, and these salts replenish us, and it is a grand cycle. Okay, the elephant is for the Ellie. Okay, water memory. Okay, and all this has to do with water. Everything has to do with water inside the waters. So I thought I would share this. Yes, we are still inside the grand cosmic womb tomb like an egg, and we shed our skin when we cross over.